What is going on, everybody? We are back with another reaction video. Thank you so much for joining me today. The support truly means a lot. And to all my new viewers, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. I hope you all enjoyed this video just as much as myself because I was really looking forward to this one right here. Highly, highly recommended. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on if you would like to recommend some of these phenomenal videos for me, myself to react to. Please feel free to spam my comment section and use that suggestion link down below in my description. Today, I will be reacting to Understanding UK Road Markings. Let's jump right into this video. I'm not wasting no more time. Here we go.
Road markings are there to control the position and direction of traffic and pedestrians, and are necessary to ensure everyone's safety. Imagine the chaos if there were no lines at a busy junction in a town centre. No one would know where to steer or where to go, which would probably result in confusion and danger. There are too many different types.
Whoa. In America, if we got the green, that biker's supposed to go. He got the right of way to go. So logically, you're not even supposed to go on the green. How does that even make sense? I got the right of way. But the biker theoretically has the right of way if your light is green over here in America. Why do you give the bikers and the pedestrians walking, why do you give them the right of way when that light turns green? Because there's some people, especially in the city, they're not waiting for you to cross it. They don't care. They will hit you. They're going. They're going to try to beat you, as a matter of fact, before you can even cross to the middle of the intersection. See, I do things completely different, and it makes more sense. Why would he have the right of way if the car's got a green light?
Of road markings for us to cover them all in this video. So if you are learning to drive, it is essential that you take the time to read the highway code, where there is a complete list for you to revise.
That's right.
Let's start by looking at the lines that cross the road. One of the most common road markings is the give way line. Whenever we find double broken white lines crossing our path, this shows that traffic on the road we want to enter has priority. We must wait at the line until we can enter the main road without forcing other drivers to take action to avoid us.
That's new.
Sometimes we will be able to see it's safe to continue and keep rolling at the junction. But when we have poor visibility or there is lots of traffic, we will often need to stop before continuing. A single broken line is normally found at the entrance to a roundabout and shows that we must give way to traffic to our...
See, we don't have these road markings on our roads to let people know when to stop and who has the right of way. You know, you would just kind of expect these people to know. You know, as kind of like common sense, like you're supposed to know the rules of the road, when to stop, when somebody has the right of way. Some things are common sense, like, and we even have yield signs. It'll say yield or stop. We don't have road markings like, we don't have all the road markings you guys have, but we have yield signs, we have stop signs, pedestrian crosswalk signs. We have all of that. You know, to let the driver know, to make them aware, but these people still not aware.
All right.
Like, I watched somebody in broad daylight get hit,
When we see a single continuous line across our half of the road, we must stop completely before continuing. Stop lines are only used at junctions where there is very poor visibility and a high risk of danger. So it is important to heed their warning and take our time when checking it is safe to enter the main road. If the solid line is at a set of traffic lights, then it shows where to wait if the lights are red. Otherwise, we can continue if the lights are green. Next, let's look at lines that run along the road. Most roads have white lines marking the centre of the road.
Yeah.
There are several types of these, and the most important are double white lines, as they are used in hazardous areas and indicate who can cross the centre of the road. When the line nearest to us is continuous, we must not cross it, unless the road is clear and we need to turn into a side road or pass an obstruction in our lane. Where the line nearest to us is broken, then we may cross the line to overtake when safe to do so. In dangerous areas, we may even see hatch markings with diagonal stripes in the centre of the road to further separate the streams of traffic. A single broken white line marks the centre of the road. If this line lengthens and the gaps shorten, it means that there is a hazard ahead and we should not cross the line unless we can see the road is clear. Lines along the edge of the road indicate that there are restrictions in where we can stop our car. A solid white line marks the edge of the road and is often used on clearways, which are major roads where we are not allowed to stop our car for any reason.
That's new. Any reason. So wait. So how do you go about that if, like, say you have a popped tire or... Oh man, wait, how do you go about that? Say you have a popped tire or some rocks kicked up from a vehicle in front of you and cracked your windshield and now you can't see. There's like so many things that could go wrong as to where you need to stop your car at that exact moment and just take a breather. You tell me I can't stop my car if it's an emergency? I mean, there really is nowhere to stop your car there. You gotta just put them hazards on and keep it pushing till you get to the nearest exit. That's what we call it over here in America, an exit. What do you guys call it over there in the UK? A exit, meaning like, you know, an exit. Get off the highway. What do you guys call those?
Yellow lines indicate areas where we cannot stop at any time, such as outside a school. Finally, single yellow lines are used in areas that we can only stop at certain times of the day, which will be marked on a small sign. Right turn boxes normally have a hatched area, then an empty box for us to use when turning right across oncoming traffic. The benefit of these is that it gives us a safe place to stop while we wait for oncoming traffic to pass. If we can see that it's safe, we can cross a broken line into the hatched area if it helps us clear the path of traffic following us. However, if the line separating us from the hatched area is continuous, we must wait for the line to end before steering into the right turn box.
That's right.
As we must not cross a solid white line except in an emergency.
Yeah, that's just common sense. Yeah. You know, I tend to see people cross that line all the time because they're so impatient to get to the intersection. I'm like, my goodness. To make that right or left turn, I'm like, what's the purpose? All you had to do was drive a couple more centimeters up and then go ahead and turn to that lane. Like, what was the point of that?
Yellow crisscross lines mark a box junction. Their purpose is to keep the junction clear by preventing traffic from stopping in the path of crossing traffic. We must only enter a box junction if our exit is clear and we can cross the painted area without stopping. The only exception to this is when we want to turn right, and we are only prevented from doing so by oncoming traffic.
That's the only reason you should be stopping it if you're going to make that turn. If not, then have you lost your mind?
We must not drive in a bus or cycle lane marked with a solid white line, unless there is a sign showing that it is only operational for part of the day.
Now, here we tend to call it a bike lane, a shoulder. So say this car wanted to stop. Say there was like somewhere to make a right, like right over here. Say we was back a little bit more. And this car wanted to make a right turn. We would have to stop behind this car. We obviously can't go on this side because we're going to get smacked by another oncoming vehicle, okay? So we need to stay behind this vehicle. Here in America, these people would go right around this car and go right onto this whole entire shoulder. Now, if this car right here wasn't able to make that right, then okay, they wouldn't. Some people would if they lost their mind. If they ain't got no common sense and they're in a rush and they're just anxious to get to their destination. Some people be out here rushing for no reason. There don't be no emergency. So if it's somebody like that, then yeah, they're going to get hit by this vehicle right here. But say this was blocked off and this whole entire thing was a shoulder and you wasn't able to turn into here. Then yeah, they would go around right into that bike lane and go right around you. Now, not even thinking about an oncoming biker or any pedestrians standing in the bike lane, because you're supposed to be safe there. It's blocked off for a reason. It's a solid line so the cars don't drive over it for a reason. You should feel safe when standing in that zone, but you better get on that sidewalk. You better get on that sidewalk because you will get hit.
If a cycle lane is marked with a broken line, we are allowed to drive in the lane if needed, although we must check for cyclists first, of course.
Right.
Parking in these lanes is also something we should never do, as it will make it very dangerous for anyone using the lane, as they will be forced to merge with faster traffic to get past our car.
Yup. I'm glad you guys are thinking more about the bikers.
We should be aware of any words painted on the road, as they are there to help us stay safe. At large junctions, there are destination markings or road numbers to help us get into the correct lane. In other places, we may see stop, slow, or even parking restrictions. In this case, we can see keep clear written on the road, which is a good reminder to be considerate to other drivers that need to enter or exit the side road or petrol station.
Right. I get used to this, man. I'm telling ya.
There are many other road markings that you will see, such as lane arrows, loading, parking and waiting restrictions, and even red routes in London. You can fail a driving test or be fined for disobeying road markings, even if it was just an accident. So if you see anything that you don't recognise or understand, then we recommend that you read the highway code and refresh your knowledge.
That just reminded me of the UK road test. UK failed road test videos I be watching. It's hilarious. It's hilarious watching some of the clueless drivers. There are some in the UK, yes, but they're new to driving, but it's hilarious. And the British instructor getting mad at the student driver is the funniest part of the video. And it's like, all right, we know you're a new driver, but my goodness, man, you almost hit that car. There's no games to be played on this road. And it'd be hilarious when they snatching the wheel. They be snatching the wheel. For my driving, for my driver's test, my instructor didn't have to tap that brake at all. Because you know they got a brake on their side, on the passenger side. Just in case you panic and can't even brake. My instructor ain't never have to tap my brake. He was sitting there crisscross applesauce in his chair, if anything. I'm so serious. On his phone 24/7, not even paying attention to the road, listening to the radio because we had the sports media on. So he would just listen to the sports radio all day while I'm driving and just tell me, yeah, just keep going. And he's just playing on his phone telling me to just drive. And I'm just driving wherever. Just, hey. Like, my instructor did not care about me at all. Like, he was very comfortable with me, and I made sure he was comfortable, just like everybody else that sits in that passenger seat when I'm driving. Yup. Don't go thinking I was perfect, though, when, doing my driver's testing, because I wasn't. He had to correct me sometimes and tell me, okay, don't do that, or, hey, man, get on me a couple times, like, what are you doing? Yeah, but he's never had to tap that brake, though, because when somebody speaks to me, I lock in and I listen. I'm like, okay, I don't panic. You panic, you playing with your life on the road. Don't panic. Do good under pressure. That's what that ROTC did to me. For real, like, I'm good under pressure, man.
So remember to scan the road ahead for any markings. Give way or stop when lines cross our path. Only only cross the centre of the road when allowed, and ensure we park our car somewhere legal.
Ain't that the truth? In the city, when you go to my grandmother's house, she gotta put cones in front of her house. Everywhere, all through the city, people gotta put cones everywhere just to let you know, hey, you can't park here. Do not park here. And some people be having the nerve to move the cone. I'm like, have you lost your mind? Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by and watching this amazing video with me today. The support truly means a lot, and thank you so much for choosing me to watch today. I highly appreciate it. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and turn all post notifications on. If you guys would like to recommend some more of these amazing videos for me, myself, to react to, please feel free to spam my comment section and use that suggestion link down below in my description. And please feel free to share this video and this channel to your friends and family members and tell them we are on the road to 10K, and we will be hitting it before the summertime. Oh, we will. And everybody, please feel free to be completely honest with me down below in the comment section. Did you guys pass your driver's test first try, or did it take you a couple tries? That goes for the written and the driver's test. Did it take a couple tries? Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. The support truly means a lot. I highly appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next reaction video. Stay safe.